All right, we are putting in some stock wheelbase Hayabusa training. We are very lucky because check it out. Here's the first man to put a street bike into sevens, Brock Davidson, helping me out. Brock, this is like going to the gym for the first time and Arnold Schwarzenegger's in there helping you do some sets. So I appreciate it.
I used to be fast, Jack.
You still are very fast. Now, we've got this project going, and I'll tell you who's not fast is me. I'm having fun. I got about 20 passes in. I'm learning. My best 60 foot so far is a high 1.7, and I'm running about 4.5 to the 330, so I'm leaving a lot on the table. Now, you've given me some things to focus on here with a motorcycle that is virtually bone stock, aside from the Brock Stage 1 kit. So what are some of the things we should really be focusing on moving forward?
New riders need to really concentrate on the basics, right? There are guys out there that have this much talent. The rest of us have this much talent. And the guys that have this much talent, the only difference between here and here is practice and a knowledge of what you're doing so that you can go out and continually get better. We'll find a lot of guys out there that their first times out, they'll just go try too hard. So they're fighting wheelies and spinning the tire and doing all this crazy stuff. And I haven't been road racing much, but I had some road racing lessons from Aaron Yates. And it was funny because it's the same thing that I try to tell people when they're drag racing. Just be smooth. Once you get smoothness down, you can get more aggressive, and that smoothness will turn into quickness and will turn into more speed even in the quarter mile.
Well said. Now, one of the pieces of advice you were giving me right away when you watched some of my footage is you said you don't have to leave at an awful high RPM on this Hayabusa. They got a lot of torque.
They've got a ton of torque. Let the bike do the work, you know. On a bike like this, I'll usually leave around 2,500 RPM, which really, all I'm trying to do is take the slop out of the cable and get the clutch preloaded
in the friction zone.
In the and then once you do that, it's just one smooth motion. Brr. Let the gas come in as the clutch goes out, and then you do it slowly at first, and then you find that you can do it a little bit quicker, a little bit quicker, a little bit quicker. I'm a big fan of keeping your wrist straight because, to me, if I'm here and I go like that, I go from no horsepower to all of it just like that. It's really hard to tell where you are in between. You'll see a lot of guys that'll get up there, have their arms straight like this. Well, if this is no horsepower and this is all of it, I know this is half of it. I know that's 3/4, I know that's 1/4. It's a lot easier to modulate, to me, modulate the amount of power these bikes have. Then you can just concentrate on letting the clutch out of your hand, getting the thing going, and then making a good 1-2 shift. It's critical that you get the gas all the way open, clutch all the way out of your hand before the 1-2 shift. If you can do that, your ETs are going to go down dramatically compared to someone who aren't concentrating on those things.
Excellent. So for the newbies that like me that need to practice, let me see one time with the bike off, the motion that you use on clutch and gas right here. Hold on, let me get a good view. Here we go, guys.
Get ready, and it's...
Let me get over here on the clutch side and take a look at this.
It's this simple.
Here we go.
We want these things to happen. Gas all the way down, clutch all the way out.
And it happens that quick.
In one smooth motion. And it depends on the bike, how much power it has, what kind of gearing it has. But by and large, that's it. And you just work the gas, work the clutch. And if you've ever listened to a bike with a slider clutch, they're centrifugally driven off of the basket. They'll go, whoop, and it's not one nice smooth sound. There's not a lot of, right? And you're not spinning the tire, you're not doing craziness. Just being real smooth, and that's what I try to do.
Well, this has been very helpful. To finish this off here at our undisclosed location, the Brock's Performance CycleDrag.com testing center, can we see you do a 60 foot?
Sure.
Excellent. Let's watch it, because I know with no prep, Brock is ripping off some great 60 foot, so this is going to be...
I'm not going to do a burnout. I'm going to do a quick dry hop just to test the tire, and if this surface is no good, I may do a bit of a burnout. But I'm not trying to set the world on fire here. I'm trying to practice going fast.
Exactly. This is what I need to do. This is what a lot of the beginners need to do. So this is valuable information. If you know anybody just starting out on a sport bike, or somebody who wants to get into drag racing, show them this video. Let's watch Brock. Brock's doing a great job. All right, guys, this is a 60-foot practice shot. Nice job. Nice job. Let me get on the other side of you here. Woo! I think that was a 9-second pass, guys. Thank you, Brock. Got a little something to work on here.